Hiya guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3. Before we get into the video, I'd like to show you guys this. If you're new to my YouTube channel or if you're on the main channel page, you'll see this. The subscribe button is over here, directed by the big red arrow I've put there. If you're on the video page, it'll be right at the side of my logo and my channel name, just here with the red arrow's game pointing to it. I'm trying to get this number here that's currently at 299 to 1000. If you can help me get there, I get on the YouTube partner program. I'd really appreciate the support. Thanks everyone, and let's get into the video. Right. I think we're at end of term, won't we? Can I build anything? Oh, I ain't got a lot of money, have I? I'll bugger it. Cetra din perishable. He's so lucky we're not at war. If there's a big bony boy war here between Cetra and Arkan because they don't like each other, because Arkan is the only Tomb King that really follows Nagash and the vampire counts. So he's a big homeboy of those. If they go to war, once I've got my army sorted, I can mop up the scraps. Or the worst case scenario is they both declare war on me at the same time. And then I've just got to hunker down in Suddenburg and try to survive. Ooh, my money. Good. They're building the armory, okay. We then want a wizard. We've got a warrior priest. Think about that, we've got a thingy. Empire Capitaine. Oh, we're researching something, aren't we? Aha, we are. 2 turns. 2 turns so we can get an Empire Captain. None of them are amazing, to be completely honest. I'd rather have disciplined or confident. So if I use them to replace these swordsmen, or even better if I replace these are deer armor, I don't need them. Ugh, let's get rid of those. They're 219? Them flaggies? Bloody hell. Yeah, I was looking through some stuff for Volkmar as well. I know you get this banishment spell thing on the end for getting his war altar, but he also is unbreakable. So he no longer breaks, so they have to kill him. Emperor Karl Franz himself can also be made unbreakable. So that's probably one of the main benefits of it. He just can't break, so they have to kill him. But because he's got all these benefits where he can buff himself, give himself more ward save, constantly bombard them with that, he can be a bit of a nightmare to get rid of. And obviously if he's not going to break and he's hard to kill, his army's not going to worry about losing their lord and then, you know, having a morale debuff for your army. So he's a pretty tough nut to crack. But I do need to get him the Jade Griffin as soon as I can. Jade Griffin is paramount important. What's the thingy on that? The bell. Is it this one? That. Vamberkans. Of course it is. But yeah, if I get him that, he's then got a 20% ward save and well, some more melee defense, which he also needs. And he gets like regeneration, but it's regeneration without the weakness to fire. Having generation on a tanky boy like him, it's a good combination. And then if I can get him a a 10% ward save armor, like Trickster's Helm or something, you'll have a 30% ward save. So 30% of all damage is basically just going to be negated. And then be able to generate on top of it, as well as on a truckload of armor. It should be quite a pain in the arse to shift. A lot more so than Cetra. And I'll be honest, I'm glad that Cetra's on his chariot. I'd rather Cetra be on his chariot than on his War Sphinx. His War Sphinx is a lot more dangerous than his chariot. A big nasty single entity monstrous creature that just tears your front line up, compared to a chariot that is basically all it's got is a charge. And once its charge is done with, that's it. Buggers, they spawned outside my territory, so I can't attack them.
Defender of the faith, never yield.
That's locked until I have 7 bucks and a gash. There's only bleeding 8. You're never going to get those. Oh fucking hell, I can get 15% ward save all characters if you get them all. Chuffing hell. So that could send him to like a what, 35%? No, 45% ward save. Oh, Jesus. Like the old colic.
They will be judged.
What's such a doing sat there? We don't need that for Siege Stacker though with him, because he's already got it. So we actually can get rid of that. I'm surprised Demigryphs don't have Siege Stacker, I really am. They're a monstrous cavalry, they don't have Siege Stacker. Then again, saying that, I don't think Bear Cavalry have got it either for Kislev. Which is also really weird. Why wouldn't a bear be able to take down a gate? You seen the size on those bloody creatures? A very monstrous cavalry in the same ballpark as monstrous infantry. Like ogres. Like trolls. They've all got Siege Stacker. I think even the skinny ass Shabti have. They've got like no bulk to them. Good. That's what I wanted. And then we need to get these. Yeah. I need to switch that out for next turn so I can get my great swords a little bit cheaper.
Sigmar has shown us the path.
I wonder if that stacks. Because both Volkmar and the Warrior Priest both have that passive. There's miscast chance plus 50%. So them both having it, that's a 100% chance to miscast. So I wonder if that means that a spellcast would be miscasting every spell. Unless they've got a drastic amount of like miscast reduction. Can't wait to get my grey swords. The staple of my army. Ugh, what the fuck? Really? Ugh. Just had to hit us as I'm trying to recruit an army. Bellends. Right, okay. Let's move him in there. Right, we can get our grey swords. Okay. So we can recruit 4 at a time. I want to get rid of these because they're uncharacteristic of this army. So is that. And then they are really fucking expensive for a unit of flagellants. Give me 4 of those bad boys to join their brother. You got the muster for recruiting for 1 turn, really? Okay. Oh no, what can you do? So I'm gonna go and wreck my shit, is he? I don't know if it'll tell us what he does. I know those guys can occupy ruins, and they're the only ones who can get around the Beastman desecrated ground thing. Oh, for fuck's sake, what is all this? Stop taking money off me every goddamn turn. 1,000 last turn, 1,500 this turn. Jesus. I've getting Warband, now they're unbreakable. It's pointless. Right. Well, we don't want those anyway, they're super expensive. And they're recruited as like an oh shit unit. So recruit me some cheapo spearmen. Just something to make it a 20 stack. At the moment. Until we can get the units that we need.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
We need to build this for both warrior priests and the anti-corruption. Ideally we need to build that for the money. And then obviously we've got to build that for the cavalry. It doesn't mean we won't have the garrison building, which leaves it a bit more vulnerable. Because it means that's going to be its garrison. It's only going to have 12 units. It's not a lot. But then again, if I can get rid of the enemies around me,
Volkmar the Grim.
it's not likely to be attacked.
I will cast out all evil.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll do that, we'll recruit those, and I'll see if I can complete the quest battle. I've got no idea what his quest battles are, because I think the last time I played Volkmar was probably in Warhammer 1. I think. Because in Warhammer 2 I was playing the Emperor and Balthazar Gelt primarily. And because obviously at the time the Emperor and Volkmar started in the same place, there was no point taking Volkmar over the Emperor. And plus, even now Volkmar's like, his trait is shit. This is garbage. So like +4 control, okay, but then the units he buffs there are all units that I don't use. I only use Empire Knights in the early game. I don't really use those units. They're kind of naff.
Sigmar grant me strength.
Disciplined one. Yes!
The Empire.
Oh, in fact, shit, we don't need those, do we?
Orders. Praise Sigmar.
No, we don't need those. We need the heroes. I mean, he's got confident, but I'd rather have Shadow. I prefer Shadow, it's a better lore. I mean, ambush success chance could be okay, because we could plan some ambushes. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Pray guard you. Your orders. The nation calls.
So we can get a Pegasus. Speed 10%, charge bonus 10%. Okay.
Smoke and mirrors.
He just gets the basic version, which is fine. I just need him in the air so he's not being attacked. And then we can actually make use of our winds of magic. I forgot about the fucking heroes. They can't join that this turn, can they?
They'll be marching all
No.
right.
Can we put anything on them, actually?
By the comet.
No, we have fuck all. Vampiric corruption. Where's this coming from? That's chaos corruption. I mean, that's probably because of Nagash, I suppose. I think the pyramid has some itself, doesn't it? There is a book there, but I know it's a really powerful army, and I don't want to attempt that until I've got my proper army. I've got part of it, but these are all a liability. Even the knights are, to be fair, because the Empire Knights aren't very good.
Get training! From the mist, summon arcane artifacts.
There we go. Right, Jade Griffin. Leadership +8. You just put it on one of the units of greatswords. Okay. I mean, as usual, they're going to get reinforcements. I mean, they're doing every quest battle. I don't think there's a quest battle where they don't get reinforcements. See, that'd be a nice change. If they actually made a quest battle, but it's just your army versus their army. But then all you need to do is, like, just give them a better army.
Sons of Sigmar, to me!
Rather than giving them reinforcements.
Out there in that fen is a heretic, holding the Jade Griffin to his chest like the grubby thief he is. To think that the talisman, a symbol of our cult blessed by Magnus himself, is now in the clutches of this necromancer and his vampire consorts. No, I say again, no! Hunt down this filth, purge this place, and strike down any who dare to rise again. By the comet, that is my decree!
This psychopath challenged Archeon. What was Volkmar thinking? This is all... Is it all fucking classes like wetland and bullshit? I feel like I'm in fucking Hobbit. They go round for miles and miles. It's like fucking dead marshes. Fucking hell, I want to see necromancer in there. Imagine all the bullshit that he'd raise. Take him out with it. These guys can all go in. Yo, yeah. You can stay there a moment. See, normally, depending on like the type of army that you've got, like example, when I play my greenskins, my game-winning units are the units. They're the Skulkers, they're the Stone Trolls, the Rogue Idols. Some of your characters will do like some help, like the Riverhag Troll with a debuff. But your Lord has not a great amount of impact, because you're just debuffing them and buffing your own units. Your Shaman might have more impact with a Foot of Gork, but again, you've got to be careful once the units close into melee, so you don't hit your own guys. But here we go is quite good as well. What the fuck?
At once. For the Warhammer.
Black Knights. See, the difference is here is Volkmar. Well, as I was saying with the spellcaster sort of thing, Volkmar here can actually carry a battle by himself. There are some legendary lords who they can be the army. He can do it. Scarbrand can do it. I mean, some are dependent upon one's magic, like Kairos Fateweaver. He can wipe out an army if he's got a magic. So can Lord Croak. Lord Croak actually does more damage than Gorok, but Gorok is an absolute nightmare to kill. Oh, bugger. The reinforcements have come on here. Think about, right, I've got an idea, Right. Where's the spellcaster? Oh, he's over there by himself. What are you doing over there?
Fleet. Swiftly. Onwards.
Don't know why the fuck he's over there by himself. I'm pretty sure I clicked. Oh, because he's on a separate unit card.
Forward.
That's right.
At once. Behold the light of Sigmar. Grey Guardian. The Grey Order. For the twin-tailed comet. By Ulrich's wrath, advance. I go. Ready for war. Sigmar speaks through me. Very well. In the name of Sigmar. Knowledge is power. Volkmar the Grim.
Is that a sideway in? Oh shit, it is.
Quick march.
Into the flank. Fuck. Find a way in.
Is my shield. That's an order. Smoke and mirrors. Captain of the Empire. Sigmar. For Helden Hammer. Rah! Grand Theogenist. Battle Wizard.
Oh, 20,000 damage with two of those already, Jesus.
Behold the light of Sigmar. At once. With speed. Quick march. Soldiers of the Empire. Galmaras. The Empire. quickly. Very well. To battle.
You gotta look at is every greatsword getting 15% physical, 20% ward save, and then 14 more melee defense. Suppose it's when that's active.
Great swords. Prepare for combat! Yes, sir. Ready for war!
It's enabled in melee, it says, but
Great swords! Yes, my lord!
it's kind of weird.
Swordsmen! Great swords! Sigmar commands! For Heldenhammer! Swordsmen! High priest! It shall be! Aldu calls! Ready for war! Battle awaits! Very well! Great swords! Sigmar calls! War!
When's this buff actually proc on? So there's some issue with physical resistance here. Because the melee defense hasn't jumped up. Is it not working? I've got no idea. Maybe it procs at the start and then, as it says, it only recharges if you're losing combat. Which is kind of weird.
Battle ready! In the name of Sigmar! They are using Act on order! Brace yourselves! Ulrich, save us! For the Emperor! Sorcery!
Just gets run over by the war chariot. Does me. Fucking all these kills. So I mean, he's just a one-man army. The other people you can do it with is like anyone who's a Mortis engine, Morgor, Kugath. I mean, Kugath is a big target and he's not that durable, to be all honest. So you need to get him like a ward save on both an armor and a talisman to make him a bit more tanky, because he's easy to shoot at. But with his Mortis engine effect, he can bloody nasty. Helman Ghost can, surprisingly, as well. Helman Ghost is not much for a fighter, but because he's a Mortis engine, You stick him in like a big unit of zombies and then just have him poke at the enemy. Damage racks up. Way more than his spellcasting. That's what I'm talking about.
Volkmar the Grim, I go in his name. By the Heldenhammer.
Let's do that. We get 20% there done, so we don't need logistician. I'll only get 6. We've got 20% there, so we're fine. This guy, casualty replenishment there though. Hammer a signal, absolutely. Got a shield of faith there, which is also good, and then soul fire. Yeah, so all those guys can have that as well, which is insane. The normal warrior priest, they just don't get grand soul fire that he gets. Hold the line. Yeah, have that. We'll have that. It's a further buff because that's what, more melee attack, no, melee defense and leadership, which is always good. I didn't turn my phone off. Humble pendulum maxed out. Right, that gets him his Jade Griffin anyway. I can't remember what he had before. Obsidian, I mean about some crap. We'll get to Warrior Priest. Right, so we're in a good place, I think. If we can, we'll try and fight his next quest battle next time, and then get both his purples, and then we'll move on to start doing some offense. In fact, no, we can't do offensive stuff, can we? Not until turn 100. But technically, I can take these back off, etc., because that is technically the second province that I can claim. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here again, hit that sub button. Help me get to that 1,000 sub mark so I can get on the YouTube partner program. And I'll catch you on the next video. Take care everyone. Have a great day.